So we will start with the opening statements, and the first person is Norm Needleman.
Thank you. Can you guys all hear me? Good evening, and thanks for coming to tonight's debate. Thanks also to Richard and the library for hosting this event. Lastly, I want to thank Stacia, Joe, and Bruce for putting themselves on the line in this election and their willingness to serve our community, as so many of our citizens do every day. Although you will hear differences of opinion on specific issues, rest assured that we all share the desire to keep this town the well-managed, beautiful community that has attracted families and businesses for years. My name is Norman Needleman, and I am a candidate for First Selectman. I moved my company here in 1985, and shortly thereafter moved my family to Ivyton. I currently reside with my better half, Jackie Hubbard, on Brook Hill, across from one of the beautiful preserved properties in our town, Canfield Meadow. I became active in town affairs in the mid-1990s by first serving on the Zoning Board of Appeals, and then by adding an additional commitment to serve on the Economic Development Commission as a founding member. In 2003, Phil Miller asked me to be his running mate, and I have served as your second selectman since then. In addition to my municipal involvement, I have served as the treasurer of the Ivyton Playhouse Foundation since the late 1990s. During that period, I helped spearhead the renovation of that historic theater and also helped formulate the strategic plan to make the Playhouse a year-round professional theater, which has led in part to the revitalization of the Ivyton Village Center. It has been the best type of team effort, involving a dedicated and underpaid staff, a group of concerned residents and merchants that are all invested in our community. It has been about bringing people together and finding solutions. I have chosen to run for First Selectman because after years of hard work at Tower Labs, the company is on solid footing with an excellent management team. They actually prefer to not have me involved in day-to-day affairs. Instead of driving off into the sunset, or maybe just Boca Raton, as many people at work suggest that I do, I see becoming First Selectman as a next step in my life and an opportunity to give back to a community that has given me so much. I have asked Stacia Levy to be my running mate because we share a vision for this town. She brings a different perspective to the table. She's a lot younger than the three of us, for one, and as a small businesswoman, she manages the complex balance between having two young daughters and an involved career. In addition, she is smart, articulate, a quick study, and a great person. She'll be a wonderful addition to the Board of Selectmen, and I look forward to serving with her. During the next hour, we will answer several questions. It is my goal to convey to all of you that I have a deep understanding of the issues facing our town and why I am the best person to be your First Selectman.
Good evening. I would like to thank the Essex Library Association for sponsoring this event, and I'd like to thank all of you for coming. It's really a magnificent turnout. I'm going to start with a little bit of a personal comment. I have a condition called essential tremor, which causes my hands to shake, so I wanted to make you aware of that, so if you see me up here shaking. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Jerry and I moved to Essex in 1986. I have a Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Hartford, an MBA from American International College, and I completed Columbia University's program for accounting and financial management. I have over 40 years of business experience, both in a large company setting. I was president of international operations for the Travelers, and in a small company setting. Most recently, I was the president and CEO of a company called CU.com, which I sold in December of 2005. I've been a member of the Middlesex Hospital Board of Directors since 2005, and I serve as chair of their finance committee. Why am I running for First Selectman? I'm running for First Selectman to be a full-time First Selectman, so I am available to hear your concerns and address them. I have no other commitments or distractions. I'm running for First Selectman to have a secure town with a highly trained professional police department and a well-funded fire department. Our public safety budget That's police, fire, and emergency management has increased 7% from 2003 to 2010, while our general government spending has increased about 71%. Public safety will be my highest priority. I'm running for First Selectman to spend every tax dollar wisely. After all, it's your money. Since 2003, our taxes have increased 60%. Are we receiving that much more value now than we did in 2003? I'm running for First Selectman to be the chief salesman for the town. I want to recruit more retail stores and small manufacturers to town. I feel there are 4 basic skills needed to be First Selectman. Those skills are to listen, to organize, to manage, and to adapt. Working in the international marketplace required me to develop these same skills. I've worked in many different cultures and with a wide, different set of rules. I will use these skills to serve you. My limited town experience gives me the opportunity to look at things in the town with fresh eyes. I will use my fresh eyes and my over 40 years of business and operational experience to make Essex a safe, comfortable, affordable, business-friendly town, which promotes a free exchange of ideas and continues our focus on excellence in education.
Okay, second selectman candidate to speak will be Stacia Rice-Libby.
I would like to thank you all for coming to the Essex Library. We'd like to thank the Essex Library for hosting us all here tonight. I would like to thank you all for coming to hear us articulate our positions. My name is Stacia Rice-Libby, and I'm a candidate for select person in the town of Essex. If elected, I will be the first select woman to serve on the Board of Selectmen in almost 2 decades. I'm a lifelong resident of the area, and if you don't know me, you probably know one of my relatives or my in-laws who make this community their home. I'm running because I love this town and I want to contribute more to it. I've served the community in a number of ways, including a board member on the Essex Community Fund, the Iverton Library Association, and a commissioner on Park and Rec. This experience has taught me that in Essex we do things differently. Our town leaders find ways to work together to get things done. Differences we settle without the divisive rhetoric we hear at the state and federal levels. We roll up our sleeves to get to work for the good of the town. That is why you elect us to these positions. I work as an independent insurance producer, selling policies to businesses both small and large. My target markets for the last couple of years have been in the municipal area. I currently work with 64 cities and towns throughout the state of Connecticut and New England. This experience drives home a point I know you already know. We are very fortunate to live in this town. We are on strong fiscal ground, our budgets are balanced, our taxes are low, and our taxes are low. 3 of us standing here before you tonight will be elected next week. I'm eager to work with these gentlemen in the next 2 years to keep our community strong. This is why I'm asking for your vote next week on November 8th. Thank you.
First of all, thank you all for coming out tonight. I figured there are about 260 people here. It's not a budget meeting, so this is good evening. I thank all, especially the Essex Library, for organizing this event. My name is Joel Marzi, and I'm running for the office of Selectman. Living in Essex has been a gratifying experience for my family. I believe that public service is a fitting way to return the favor. Public service is a positive experience. One learns to handle challenging conditions and extract the most optimistic results from those situations. Our town has so much promise. We must continue to follow a constructive path. My advancement in town government consists of several consecutive achievements. My service to the town began as a member of the zoning commission. I sat on that board for 17 years and chaired twice during 2 unique time periods. As a team, we worked on regulations needing to bring the town up to date. We reviewed and processed many different permit applications during busy periods in town expansion. And most importantly, we respected the residents' wish for continued small town character during served for 2 years as a zoning rep on wetlands, allowing me to further gain the knowledge and respect for all complicated land use sectors of municipal government. In 2003, I was called to serve on the Board of Finance.
30 seconds.
I did so for approximately 6 years. I was immediately introduced to the municipal budget process by a very encouraging Board of Finance. During that time, I also served on the Essex Elementary School Building Committee. Our group seamlessly undertook a very challenging project given the large student population at that facility.
10 seconds.
Richard, I welcome the citizens' queries, and based on my commitment to the town, I feel that I can answer those questions to the best of my abilities as a participant of a team that will tackle the future challenges of this.